Good morning, everybody. It's been a little while battling some health issues, and it's just been really hot, and I don't function well in the heat. But anyways, we're back up here today, and we're going to switch out my MPPT, all the diagnosing and customer service with Battleborn batteries showed that the potential problem is the MPPT. Victron went ahead and warrantied it and just sent me a brand new one. So it right here, and it's programmed already by that gentleman, whoever that is. So that's good. I won't have to worry about. Let's see if I can get this tape to come open. I'm not gonna have to worry about messing anything up by playing with the programming. Oh, that figures. That's good enough. There we go. Let's see here. So it was really nice that Victron warrantied it. They have a 5-year warranty, but it's a pretty long process to get them to warranty something. They want to make sure everything is done right and that you haven't screwed everything up. Another patch cord. I don't think I'm going to need that though. But here's my new one. I'm not sure why those are. Looks like somebody poked a hole in there. I wonder if that was part of their programming. They had to maybe put a load on it, I guess, maybe. So, anyways, let's get it out of the package here. Okay. They gave me a Bic lighter. Somebody must have been smoking in the shop or something when they programmed this, because why would there be a Bic lighter in there? That's weird. Okay. Here's They sent me two books. They both say the same thing. Well, whoever did my programming at Battleborn apparently was being thorough. Gave me 2 books and a Bic lighter. So that's a strange way to start the day here. I'm gonna set this down and turn it. Go ahead and get this thing opened up. It's actually, believe it or not, these things are actually kind of heavy. So all right, and this is the 150-100, same one as I had. Should be fairly simple to just go ahead and swap it out. Go ahead and set that down, and then we'll turn it back around here. That's the one we're going to go ahead and take off here. So I'll go ahead and kill my power here, and got to kill the negative here. Go ahead and that'll still leave the power coming in from the PV volts, but it'll isolate my batteries here, so that'll be a good thing. Go ahead and pull this guy off and just stick it back there so it can't come around and touch anything. And then I just got to pull out, once I find the right screwdriver. Not sure where I put my screwdriver for this. Well, we're on the search for a screwdriver, guys. I don't know where I put the... I have a green one that fits in there just perfectly. And I'm not sure where I put it. In fact, it's the only one that'll fit in there, so if I don't find it, I'm going to have a short-lived day today because I won't be able to do anything. I tell you guys, this is a lifelong problem for me. I put something down and then I don't remember where I put it. I don't know how I remember anything. It's bad. It's bad. Maybe it was, let's go see. I might have, for some reason I think I may have put it in the Jeep. So let's go out and take a look in the Jeep here. It's a gorgeous day out. No clouds. Just a real nice slight breeze, and it's only about 72, I think, right now. So really, really nice day. Let's see if I put this thing in my Jeep here. And what do you know? I did put it in the Jeep, but it doesn't have the right tip in it. So now I got to find the correct tip. Found the drill, but not the... Doesn't have the right tip. I don't know. This is going to be one of these days. Let's see here if I can find the right... Oh, I got to learn to be better organized, I'm telling you. I do this to myself and I drive myself crazy. Just now I got to find that longer tip, and I just don't know what I did with it. I need the long one because those screws are set back in there a long ways. So, not having that. What is that? Oh, that's another. Nope, that ain't it. I know it's here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. If I would put stuff back where it belongs, I wouldn't have this problem, but I am notorious for just putting something down when I'm done with it, and then I have to try to find it. Not the best way to do things. Wow. I really don't know where it is, guys. More than that, I'm not sure why I put this in the Jeep to begin with. What to do? Because I am not going to be able to get in there without that longer bit to go in the end of this drill. I'm not going to have you guys follow me around here for the next half hour while I look even dumber than I am, so I'm going to shut this off. Once I find the bit, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't find the one I was looking for, but I did find one that'll work. So, while this will work, I have another one running around now and I don't know where it is. So, we're going to go ahead and take this guy. So, and what we got to do is kill the battery's dead, so there's nothing coming out of there. So I need to kill all the power to this guy. And so, gotta get in there and get... Okay. And I'll pull out these two. So we got no power now, and I don't want this guy. And I'll go ahead and pull out the battery and the other one. Everything should be isolated out, so I didn't get enough. They've got really deep seating in those things. So there we go. All right, so we got those. And it should just be to unloosen these two and these two, and then I'll be able to pop this one off. And we'll go ahead and get the second one put on there. So let's see here. It's kind of a tight fit in there. See if I can get there we go. I don't need to do a lot. Okay. I'll get this last guy right here. Okay, so gonna have to take the bottom ones out because they're sideways and not up and down. So let's get this guy out of here. Oops. A little bit of a slip there. Okay. Well, that's in there better than I thought. I thought I'd used a shorter screw. Okay, there's that one. I'll just stick it on top. And then we'll get this other one here. All right. Now, I should be able to... I don't want to drop this, so I'm going to set you guys down for a second. So even though this old one, they warranted it, it's only off by 1 volt. It's still working. My system is still running, but there's concern that it could potentially do something to the batteries or something, because it's not switching at 26, I believe at 26.2 like it's supposed to. So this is just going to go into a backup, and if I have to have one later down the line for some reason, this can be an emergency backup. So go ahead and pull this guy off. Still nice and clean and looks really good. Go ahead and we're going to save the box with the new one to put this one in. I already got rid of all the other boxes last year because everything was working. So I'll set this one to the side for a minute. And now we'll get the new one here, and we'll get it hung up. Okay. All right, so we got the new one hung up here. I'll go ahead and get the screws on there. Let's see. I've already got screw holes, so it should work pretty good. I say that, and then I try to do it here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, let's go ahead. I hate it when they're this tight because it's hard to get your screwdriver in there straight. Let's see here. That's probably pretty good. I really should go with a bigger screw, but I don't have any. Nothing's moving, so I mean it's not going to fall. There, that one's actually pretty tight. So I just got to get this one more screw in. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see. Well, all right, that'll keep everything. Nut this out of. Yeah. Okay, she's pretty tight. I think we're going to be good there. Let's go ahead and back these out so we can get our different deals in here. You can see how flat the connector makes the wire. And you get a really, really good connection with the way they did these. And everything's labeled, positive, negative for your battery. And this is your photovoltaic cells, basically your solar panels. And you've got your negative and your positive. So I'll go ahead and get it's up under here, get that negative in there. Okay, I'll get it. What we want to do is look up in there as best we can and make sure that we're on nothing but metal. And it's hard to see up there, but I'm pretty sure we're on nothing but metal on the wire. I don't have any of the plastic going. Now you look on this one, you can see I actually ended up with a little bit of the plastic protector on there. So I'm actually, give me a second here, I'm going to clean that up so that we're squashed on nothing but the actual wire. That can affect your overall connection pretty bad. So that's not good that I had that like that. Gotta find my knife now. Back to the search. And I try to leave that knife in here, so it's just a matter of where did I put it. Where, oh where? At least you guys can laugh at me while I'm trying to find out where I stick everything. A little bit of entertainment for you. This is the part of the video where I say this struggle is self-inflicted. This doesn't have anything other to do than me not putting stuff back where it goes. And I know better. I know better. And yet I can't find my knife now. I know it's in here, and I've got to clean that up, so I don't want to cause any damage with having a bad or partial connection, causing any kind of arcs or things like that, because that ain't going to do me any good. I had a box knife up here as well, and I don't see my box knife either. So now I'm missing my knife and my box knife. My regular knife is a really nice Leatherman, and I don't know where I put it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I gotta go find this knife. Okay, I couldn't find my knife, but I did find a wire clipper and trimmed that back. It's kind of hard to get a focus there, but cleared it back so that when I do have it up in there, the only thing that's getting smished is this part. And there won't be any of the sheathing there in the way. So let's go ahead and got some straggling wires here. I don't want them to get twisted out. So let's go ahead and twist this guy up real good. Okay, so we've twisted that real good. And this should allow us to go right up in here. Nope, didn't take that out far enough, so I'll go ahead and back this out some more. That should be plenty. Oh yeah, I can see up there, that looks a lot better. So we'll go ahead and get that guy up there. Now it bottoms out, and I know I'm not going to have any of the protecting sheath in the way here, so let's go ahead and screw her down. Yeah, that's much better. I'm much more happy with that. It's hard to see up there, but I can see we're good. And now we can go ahead and get these guys back out. I think I'm out back far enough there. Let's get this one up there. Okay, we got that one in. Let's go ahead and get this one in. Okay. Had a little bit of a spark there. That's my solar pounder. So we're hooked up there. And then we got to just plug in this little guy here. And that turns me on back on up there, up here. So it's going to take it a second to catch up with everything. And then what else did we do here? We got to put that back on. And get the screw here. Get the negative hook back up. I'll grab a little wrench here. Actually, I don't want it bent that far, so let's get it tight. Give it a little bit of relief here. I need to shorten that up. I really need to just shorten it from here to here. Probably cut off about that much, but I'm not going to work on that today, but I will get that done. I need to clean up a couple of these. This is the first time I've ever done this. You can see there's a little bit right here that's exposed that I'm not real happy with. So get some heat shrink on some of these, get some of this stuff fixed up. But we've got everything hooked back up. Or it says we're in absorption. We're going to go ahead and turn on the battery. And let's turn this guy on. So that'll turn on here. And everything should be up and running here. These two little lights mean something, and I don't remember what they mean. So the good thing is we can go in and take a look at and see what they mean here. Let's see. We got something. Okay, I hit a button to shut off the recording. So anyways, I went in, we've got it all hooked back up again. It's up, you can kind of see the blue light at the end of my finger there. That's up and running. I had two lights on the absorption and the float flashing. And Victron has some really neat stuff. You can go in and you can see what those flashing lights are. And there's a app for your phone. It gives you the codes. You can look at it real quick, find out what's going on. And for this, it was set for 12 volts. Well, I'm running for the batteries, and so it was telling me that I had too high of a voltage, and it needed the voltage to come down to 12. Well, I'm running my batteries in series and parallel, so they're actually 24 volts. So I just had to go into the system, change it to 24 volts, and she kicked right back on. Started working, everything's fine. I'm at my 27 right now. Looks like I'm at about 27.2 on my battery volts, which is where I need to be, and that was what was coming off by about 1 volt. I'm getting 303, I might as well say 300 watts of sun right now. I do need to clean my panels off. They're a little dusty. But I also got 4 more panels. So we're going to hook up. I'm going to try to get it done today. I don't know that I can. I'm going to try a different system. I really didn't like the solar rack, panel rack that I bought for the last 4. It was kind of cheesy. It's working, and that's fine, but I just wasn't real thrilled with the quality of it. So I'm actually going to try to build my own rack this time, and then we'll have 8 panels. I'm going to run 2 sets of 4, so it'll be series parallel, and then hook them up. And if I'm doing my math right, that should give me, I think that will give me 800 watts at 24 volts. I'm going to have to double check that. The other thing I could do is just put them in string and have 800 watts at 12 volts, which I don't need. I want it at 24. So I think if I do 2 sets of 4, that should give me 800 watts at 24 volts. So I'm going to give that an attempt today to see if I can get the frame built. I hope I can. I think I've got everything I need for what I'm envisioning in my head. I'm not sure what I'm envisioning in my head is going to work the way I want it to, but you got to try. Otherwise, you never know, right? So I'll keep updates as we go. I got to get the pallets moved. I'm going to put these on pallets as well. The pallets are free and they're cheap, and it gets it up out of the snow. And so I'm just mounting them on the pallets, and those are my solar panel racks. It worked great last year. That rack of panels out there never moved and didn't get hurt by the snow or anything. So the solar panels on top of those work. It's not the prettiest thing, but right now it's more of the function. As long as it works, I can always try to make it look pretty and everything at a later time. But right now, I just need this to work. So, and if I can get the 800, I'm pretty sure I can let my heater run over the winter and keep the cabin warm. Then I won't have to haul all the food down the mountain so it doesn't freeze. So my goal is before winter to have enough power coming into the cabin that I can leave the heater running. It's not going to have to run long because this thing is extremely well insulated. So I close it up, I set the heater, and I'm not going to set it very high. Low setting I can possibly go. So if I can get it, even in the 40s, it would be ideal. But if I can get the heater to run in the 60s, I think it'll work just fine. There's not going to be enough draw to damage anything, pull the batteries down to 0 or anything overnight, I don't think. So we're going to try. I can always snowmobile in during the winter. I've got my snowmobile now. I can come in and see how everything's working. And if it works, it's going to be nice because I can come in. I'll have a nice warm cabin every time I show up. I'm not going to have to throw logs on the fireplace or anything. So anyways, I'm going to get to work on the panel frame, and I'll update as we go. All right, I'm actually heading out. I don't have a few things that I need to make sure that if I put this all together, it doesn't blow away in the wind. I need a couple of 2x4s to tie it all together. So I'm going to head back to town and get that stuff. But anyways, guys, I really do appreciate you checking in. If you like the video, please click the like button below and subscribe, and feel free to share this with anybody you know who's interested in this kind of living. It's a long process, takes a lot of work, and I really feel like I've not gotten much done this summer, but sometimes things are out of your control and you just do what you can. So little steps at a time, I guess, and eventually it'll all be done and it'll all be worth it. So thanks for checking in. Have a great day.